Hey sis, sorry I've been MIA these past few days. I thought I should explain to you what's been going on. Um, it's a little hard for me to talk about, but basically, two Banshees have moved into my brain. They got approved for a loan, and they apparently my brain matter is prime real estate because they moved in. And just been nightmare tenants. They're just awful. And they like to take walks along the wrinkles in my brain. And one of them wears high heels, and I'm not sure if it's a male and female, two males, two females. I don't know how to sex a banshee. But one of them wears high heels, and since the terrain is pretty much all mud, it just makes holes, and they're just, I can't get rid of them unless it rains. It doesn't usually rain in a brain. In Spain. I'm not in Spain. I'm lying. But at any rate, and the other one wears Doc Martens and just kicks shit. Just constantly kicks stuff. There's no reason for it, but he's doing it. Or she. And then when they're done with that, they have this weird thing where they like to meet along the border of the hemispheres, and they'll stand back to back, and they'll scream outward on the count of 5 or 3. I don't think they can count because they'll shout 5, but it's where 3 should be. At any rate, they'll scream, and you would think, with the laws of physics, what they are, that the sound, because these are real banshees, that the sound would break my skull, or at least escape through the numerous orifices in and around my head region. But alas, it doesn't. I don't understand it, but it instead reverberates, and it bounces off of the walls of my skull, and then it comes back around. And the catch is, they seem to both suffer from short-term memory loss, because they forget they screamed, and then the scream comes back and sneaks up behind them, and it scares them, and they scream again. And it's just this vicious cycle of screaming and kicking mud and putting holes in my brain. So that's been my couple days. And I can't evict them. It's squatters' laws. I can't evict them when it's, below or above X amount of degrees. And, my body is usually at 97.5 because I'm different. And so I can't kick them out. They'll die of heat exposure. But actually, technically speaking, they'd probably die of extreme cold if they went from such a drastic change of hot to... Anywho, that's a long roundabout way to say I've got a migraine. Obviously, I'm doing a little bit better, since I have a lamp in my face. I'm either an idiot, which we have evidence to prove that, or I'm doing okay. And the fact that I'm talking, I'm okay. But I also, that's why I've missed your calls and been in bed a lot. But then later tonight, or earlier tonight, I actually traveled through time. It's been a busy day. I had some steak for dinner, which was very unusual considering I don't really eat red meat. And when I do, I certainly don't eat steak. But I had gotten it thinking, you haven't eaten in a couple days, you need something a little more substantial, or you'll just get worse. So I had some, and then I traveled through time. It was magic meat in my face that it made me black out. And then when I woke up, I was 6 hours in the future. And it was so disappointing because, I was wearing the same clothes and everything was like the same. It hadn't changed at all. 6 hours from the past was the same as 6 hours in the future. It was insanity. There were no flying cars. Thankfully, there were also no Blade Runners, because I don't know if I could handle a world where androids walk among us. I don't think that's gonna work for me. But at any rate, yeah, so, and I can't get back. I'm trapped here 6 hours in the future. But it's weird because now you're going to be seeing this, and I'm still trapped in the future, but technically it'll be the past because by the time you see it, I've already uploaded it. I'm a woman trapped in time. And I don't know how to get back. Help! And I can't even rely on a solar flare and a wormhole to get back. Stargate. At any rate, so that's been my day. And I'll probably have called you before this ever even gets uploaded, but I felt I owed you an apology, which I don't remember saying. So sorry that I suck at life. And I think because I've been gone, I owe you at least one joke. Probably two, but we'll see. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There's one in here that I really like. Amazingly. Oh, but then I can't find it because maybe I imagined it. Maybe... Oh, it would have made much more sense to bookmark it. There we go. Okay. Ready? Are you ready? Okay. Person 1. How do you spell Lincoln? Person 2. The man or the car? I like this joke for lots of reasons. For the first one, you can probably guess, since it's the name. I don't actually know why that makes me like it. I don't know, it makes me giggle more, I guess. But the second, a much more important detail, is the fact that person 1 is a woman and person 2 is a man. I have heard this joke numerous times, mostly as blonde jokes, or as a blonde joke. But this would be a very easy joke to be sexist with. If the woman were the one going, the man or the car? Sexist city. But Jovial Bob Stein, you avoided that. Good job. You've prevented the wrath of a feminist in Wisconsin. So good job. And I think because of that particular upbeat note, I will punish you with one more. That's not the one. That is. Okay. Alright, you ready? I'm not. Hold on. Ah! Face. It's not happy. Okay. Person 1. Also known as April. Well, where's your guitar? Shit. Where's your new guitar, rather? We're gonna try that again. Where's your new guitar? Person 2, known as John. Oh, I had to throw it away. Person 1. You threw it away? Why? Person 2. Well, I had to. It had a hole in the middle. Dumb, dumb, da dum. This book is dumb. I'm going to go so you can carry on with your life. At any rate, I hope you giggled at least at something. If you didn't, come up with a punishment for me. At any rate, I'm going to go attempt to travel back in time and go to sleep, and maybe I'll wake up 6 hours ago. Although I doubt it. I'm sure I'll just lose more time, and then I'll be even more lost, and I'll eventually grow a beard, and I'll miss an apocalypse, and it'll just be bad. I love you, and I will see you... I should be seeing you soon. You should be vlogging very soon. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get ridiculous in comparison to what I already am. Yeah, you choose your fate on that one. Love you, and talk to you later.